Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about the practice session that just happened for the Italian Grand Prix this weekend in Mugello. Now, before we get into it, here is how it finished. Pecco Bagnaia was fastest from Alex Rins, Pedro Acosta, Miguel Oliveira, Marc Marquez, Enea Bastianini, Jorge Martin, Alex Marquez, Maverick Vinales, Alicia Spargaro, Fabio Quartararo, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Brad Binder, Marco Bezzecchi, Franco Morbidelli, Raul Fernandez, Jack Miller, Polo Espargaro, Taka Nakagami, Johan Zarco, Joan Mir, Lorenzo Savadori, Augusto Fernandez, and Luca Marini. Now I am traveling today, so the video won't be as normal, but quick recap of the session. Pecco Bagnaia did one absolute haymaker of a lap. 4 tenths up on anyone on what he did earlier. It looked just mega, if I'm honest. Alex Rins, again, another one that put in a really, really good lap. Yamaha does look quite good, and the pace looks an awful lot better this weekend. Not surprisingly, after they have tested here. Pedro Acosta, a bit of a strange one, crash earlier on, and didn't look like he had the pace, but he did put in a really good lap towards the end. Miguel Oliveira, again, surprised to see him up here, but again, it is only practice, so we won't read too much into it, but his pace did look good. Marc Marquez, pace looks much better, definitely a better time trial this week than last week for sure. Just can't count him out, but his pace overall looks very good. Enea Bastianini, the poor relation, let's just call it. Everyone in yesterday's press conference was asking him more so about, what's he going to do because he's going to lose the seat. Jorge Martin ran off at his fastest lap in turn one, so we didn't really get to see what sort of pace he had, but overall, not so bad straight into Q2 anyway. Alex Marquez, you know, got balked a little bit by Pecco. I don't know whether Pecco will get a penalty for it, but again, overall, not such a bad race or Friday practice for him. Maverick Vinales and Alicia Spargaro, 9th and 10th out of the Aprilia. Kind of expected a little bit more of him here, if I'm honest. Definitely I thought it would suit the Aprilia. Seems to be working for Miguel Oliveira, so I reckon they're going to copy his settings. Fabio Quartararo kind of shown up a little bit by his teammate, although saying that there's only like 2 tenths of a second in it, and he is in 11th place. Fabio Di Gianantonio, solid enough. Did expect maybe a little bit more from him, but again, he's thereabouts. Brad Binder, 13th place, not really what Binder needed. He does need to be pushing ahead, especially with young Acosta up there, kind of showing them up. Marco Bezzecchi and Franco Morbidelli, again, 14th and 15th place. Definitely don't expect Bezzecchi to be there. It's kind of the norm, though, for Franco, if I'm honest. Raul Fernandez, a little bit back to reality. 16th place. Jack Miller, 17th place. Definitely not where he wants to be. Not where KTM want him either. Definitely in danger of losing his seat. Polo Espargaro, really keeping Jack honest, like a couple of tenths in it. Um, for me, definitely there's the question there, do they replace Augusto Fernandez mid-season with Polo Espargaro? I would say yes, even though I am an Augusto Fernandez fan. Tako Nakagami was the fastest Honda. Zarco, Mir, they are running the new parts and upgrades this weekend, but again, nothing majorly happening there for Honda. Savadori not doing bad. He's ahead of Augusto Fernandez, who I think, is really, really suffering, and Luca Marini. All in all, I thought it was a good practice session. Definitely can't wait to see the race tomorrow. The sprint race is going to be absolutely epic. Racing around Mugello is probably one of the best ones that you can get. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of today's practice session, and who is your race winner for tomorrow? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.